Hey, it's Chris Dancy, and we just had a great meeting. We're still going, but we've got people who've got to leave. For the Rocky Mountain itSMF, we got some exciting events coming up. But right now, Ray Garrett, who is our treasurer, is about to leave. So I thought we'd go over and talk to her and see how she's doing. Is that okay with you? Yeah, I thought so. Hey, Ray, how you doing? I see you're on the floor.
Where I always am, on the floor.
And I didn't even ask you if it was okay to do this, but how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Okay,
how are you? I'm really excited about all the events we've been planning. I'm especially excited about the summer lineup because it actually gives everybody a huge chance to do some virtual stuff, to do some fun family stuff in the middle, and then to go to a vendor fair and do some learning. So I'm really excited.
Are you trying to tell me there might be family associated with IT service management?
Well, you know, I actually have a family, and I'll bet many other people do too, and it's kind of nice to try to include them in all of the facets of my life.
So you spent 2 hours with Bill from Front Range, and then Paul and myself and Greg from Compassion. What was the 2 hours like for you?
2 hours was actually, it was pretty action-packed because we were brainstorming. And so it's a good thing Bill was here as our secretary taking notes because I did a really lousy job.
Now, we interviewed you last for our first video, but we've never talked to this Bill guy. Who is he?
Bill. He's Bill Irvin. He works for Front Range Solutions, just like I do, as a matter of fact. And he is our secretary. He's actually been on the itSMF Lig board. This is his second term. And he's a great idea.
Do you know if he's here today?
He is. You want to go talk to him
next?
next?
Can you introduce me?
I can.
Sure.
Don't trip on that. Hey, Bill.
Hey.
This is the itSMF audience.
Hi, guys.
How you doing, Bill?
Doing well.
So this is your second year doing this?
Second year. First year was secretary. This year is president-elect to give Paul a break next year, and
Correct.
Also secretary this year.
Now, you don't sound like you're from Denver. Where are you originally from?
Now, originally from Scotland.
Scotland?
Yeah.
Do you have one of those kilt things?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, could you wear it to a meeting?
I could.
Okay, so seriously though, seriously, was it true that I heard you guys would go naked or something? Is that true?
There's a need to manage the warmth factor there.
Okay, so that's just one of those things kids make up.
Yeah.
All right, second year on the board. Your first year, you learned what?
That we need to do a better job of connecting with our members, that we need to do a better job of creating value for our members.
Right.
So we've been working a lot. The 2 hours you were talking about is really about getting all of the programs together that will bring people within the Rocky Mountain League together as a group.
Great.
And not just the Rocky Mountain League, we've also been talking about working with HDI, ISACA, and try and get more of a Rocky Mountain presence as a whole for service management.
That's very cool. Now, this is your second year. This is your second meeting. You spent 2 hours. What are your takeaways from today?
Lots of meetings. Lots of meeting notes.
Yep.
Just the details, the actions, how we're going to start putting the program together, how we get that information out to the membership.
Now, you were formerly with Pink Elephant at one point, is that not correct? Yep. So you've been around the gambit, kind of like Ray when we talked to her.
Started with ITIL V1 in 1989.
Yes.
In the UK, and have been beating myself against the service management brush for now on 20 years now. Is
it exciting for you still?
Oh yeah. It's still a challenge to see people start with service management, start working out how they're going to do it, and they all need help and support at the beginning. Okay,
sounds good. Now, rumor has it our actual president is here. Is that true?
He is.
Could you introduce me?
I could. Hold on. And here he is, Mr. Paul Anderson, our president from Compassion International.
This is Paul Anderson, the actual Rocky Mountain president.
The actual Rocky Mountain president.
Oh my goodness. People have only heard of you, but you're actually real.
Yes.
Look.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, it's real. He's real.
It's true.
So Paul, this is your first, second, third, fourth, what are you?
Second.
Second year?
Second year.
Second year. On the board completely, or second year as president?
Second year on the board and as president.
Nice. Two-term presidents. You know what they usually say about that, right?
I do not.
I don't either, but I don't think you can come back. Maybe you can, I don't know.
That's why we've got Bill.
That's what, because he's the president-elect.
He's the president-elect.
Okay, and this is the table where all the notes and things would have happened, water, excitement. So, back to you.
Yes.
This is your second year. What did you learn in your first year as president that you think you're going to really bring into the second year?
It's all about the team coming together, and it's getting the right people in the right seats to bring together the ideas and to work together. And so we're really excited about the people that we have working on the board this year to try and bring value in more creative ways using some of the new technologies, things like that. Even this video that you're seeing is a real step in that direction. Lots of people are pressed financially and don't have travel budgets, things like that. So we've got to find other ways to bring the community together, to bring you together, to bring value to you. And so we're just working hard as a group, as a team, trying to do that.
Right.
So we're grateful to have you, Chris, and Bill, and Ray, and Greg, and everyone working together. So everyone brings something different. So
We definitely a Noah's Ark of people.
Yeah.
And I might even count as 2 giraffes. So listen, on a national level, one of the things they're really pushing now is learn,
Yes.
connect, grow.
yes.
Out of today's meeting that we had, do you feel there was learning, connection, and growing? And do you see that coming up in the next few months for Rocky Mountain?
Absolutely. I find whenever I connect with other people that are in this space, I learn something, I grow and connect, and there's just a sense of being part of something bigger than yourself. Something that I would love to see. I'm also on the academic committee, reaching out to the academic world and getting students and other faculty and things like that plugged into the service management world. That's a huge gap that we have right now.
Yeah.
So there's lots of opportunity to bring the practitioner world, the people who are really doing it in the trenches, the vendors who are working hard to provide great tools that we can
Right.
use, and then the academics who needs to teach the future generation. So anyways, there's lots of exciting stuff. We're excited to have you, want you to connect, to learn, and to grow.
Now, if someone is not a member, they're not a Rocky Mountain member,
Phone.
turn off your phones before the presentation begins. So if someone is not a Rocky Mountain member,
Yes.
what would you say to them to get them to say, you've got to come to a meeting? Seriously.
There's something for everyone, and I think you'll always have a takeaway. And what I would say more than anything that I've found personally, it's when you get engaged. So if you're just sitting on the sidelines expecting something to come to you, it may not happen. Get engaged, look for opportunities to engage, plug in, connect, volunteer, things like that. That's where the learning happens. So there's lots of opportunity, lots of ideas. We need your ideas. You've all got strengths and creative ideas and things. You're doing amazing things. Our organization went up to Larimer County last week or the week before that, and they're doing some amazing things. They're using the same tool we
Like
are.
a field trip or
Like
something?
a field trip, absolutely. We love to see different practitioner organizations do field trips, go share, find ideas. Hey, this is working, this is pitfalls we fall into.
Right.
So just look for ways to connect.
Now, Greg is,
yes.
is on our board too,
Yes,
is he not?
absolutely.
Now, Greg, are you still here?
Virtually.
So can you introduce me to Greg?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's go talk to
All
Greg.
right, here's Greg. So Greg is right here.
Greg is in this phone. Hi, Greg.
Hi, this is Virtual Greg.
It's virtual Greg. Greg, what do you want to say to the world?
I'm just really excited about where we're going this year, so I think you guys are in for some great opportunities here to learn and grow and connect with the entire itSMF community.
Now, something that people watching this don't know yet is that in the month of May, we're actually having Greg live. And Greg, you're going to be streaming worldwide to the internet, answering any questions about ITIL as an ITIL guru. Is this not true?
That's true. I'm going to try and inject some expertise into the community and just really see where I can add value there.
Right. So potentially you could have thousands of people. You could be giving away millions of dollars in consulting. How do you feel about that?
I feel great about that. I mean, I'm here to share and really advance the overall initiative of service management and IT governance.
Perfect. Hey, this is Chris Dancy. You met the board. That was all of us, even virtually. Hope you all enjoyed the video. We're going to be talking to you real soon. Look for an exciting newsletter, more exciting events, and a complete change to what you're used to in the world of IT service management. This is Chris Dancy for the Rocky Mountain itSMF Board, LIG, and I am out.